my name is Cassie. I hope you're having a good day or had a good day wherever you may be in this world. I think this is the first time I have ever said my name in any video, so if you didn't know my name, that's my name. It's Cassie. I feel like intros are super awkward, like I never know what to say, so I'm just gonna try and do a whole bunch of stuff every time I come on, so welcome. Today I am doing this very simple look. It's my everyday look, and I had a couple of requests to film it, and I had a bunch of compliments on it, so I feel like this is a super good look for an interview. This is a super good look for an event, everyday look. It just depends. You can change around the lashes. I think that the lashes really make the look come together, as well as one of the shades that I use, which I do explain in my video, so continue to watch. You can change around the lashes, you can change around the lipstick shade, but I just like to keep it super natural, and I feel like this just makes you look like you're put together, you're ready to go, you know, stuff like that. So if you would like to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. And also subscribe if you haven't already, because it's free. I personally feel like it's been forever since I've sat so far away from the camera. I have my other lens on that came with the camera itself. I just want to say, like, don't worry about the background. Eventually, I'm not sure when, but eventually I want to get some backdrops and stuff like that. We're just going to go in and we're going to get started. It's going to be, most of this stuff is affordable. Some of it is a little bit more high-end from Sephora and stuff like that, but I tried to make sure that most of it was very affordable, because usually I don't do just like affordable or high-end. I usually just like to mix it in. Primer today, I haven't used this stuff in a while. This is going to be my hydrating primer, and it's the NYX Honeydew Me Up primer type of thing. It's not really a primer, but kind of. And I'm just going to use that for my areas that I get dry in, and then the rest I'm going to use my Touch in Sol No Poreblem primer. It's such a gloomy day out, but I'm glad I'm actually getting like some type of light. I don't have any lights on besides the one on my little mirror over here. Everything, usually when I film, it's natural lighting, which is super awesome. Eventually I'll be getting a ring light and all of that, but right now I don't have a ring light, so I use the natural light. It's actually Wednesday, so the day that this video is going up is the day that I'm filming it, so nothing like real time. So normally for this video or for this look, I use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, which is this one right here from the drugstore. So you can use that, but you also don't have to use every single product that I use. If you have something that's super similar, then go ahead and use it. Like, I'm sure everybody has foundation, or if you don't use foundation, you use BB cream, you can go ahead and use that too. But if I am using something different in this video, I will let you know what I usually go in and use. So for today's foundation, I haven't used this stuff in forever, but I need to start using it again. So this is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I should probably try and get a new color since they came out with a bunch of new colors, because I'm pretty sure this one is a little bit too dark for me. So if you see my neck not necessarily matching my face, it's alright. It's only for a video. I'm not wearing it out like that. I mean, sometimes people do prefer to have a darker foundation. Normally I don't mind if my hair is down. I don't necessarily mind, just because it kind of covers it, but yeah. I just feel like this foundation has always had a weird smell to it. And if you're wondering, I'm not wearing my makeup to the gym. I'm literally just doing this makeup look because I posted a photo on my Facebook the other day, and so many people loved the look, and some people also wanted a video on it. Super simple. I'm going to show you in a minute. Also going to go in with another product that I haven't used in a while, but I will tell you what I usually use. So this is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This is the original one that they came out with. So normally I use their Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. This is the new one, but I'm going to go ahead and use the older one. This one's a little bit bigger. This one I love, but I'm not going to use it for today's video. I'm going to go in and use this. I just like to use a bunch of different makeup and bring out some older things that I haven't used in a while. And put this in my regular spots. This concealer is a little bit thicker than normal, but it's alright. How many of you have watched the movie A Star is Born? I'm obsessed, and I have all of their songs stuck in my head. Such an amazing movie. I love it. And Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper just need to be together. I'm sorry, like, I know that her engagement was just broken off and he has a girlfriend, but I read an article that said that he said their relationship was miserable and he was miserable with her. I don't know how true it is because, I mean, you can't believe 100% of the stuff that you find on the internet, but their chemistry is just, it's there. And I understand that they're actors and, like, they're supposed to be that way for the movie, but nobody told them to be that way when they go on stage together. Nobody told them to be that way when they are doing interviews together. So it's like, And then to set my under eye, I'm using the Coty Airspun powder. I have been loving this stuff for under my eyes and just baking a tiny bit. I don't usually love to bake, but lately I find that when I do put like extra powder under my eyes, not a ton, but when I do put extra powder on my eyes and let it sit there, the chances of my concealer creasing is very slim. Taking the Coty Airspun and setting the rest of my face. Now, I don't have anything but foundation on, so I do go ahead and like rub it on, just so that way you can get a little bit deeper into my skin. But if you do cream contour or cream blush or anything like that, you want to stamp it on rather than smudge it on, because it'll move around your product. Normally, if I was going out or if I was going out for the day, I would use this Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray, but I'm not going out for the day. I'm literally putting this on to show you guys how I do my everyday, super easy, sexy makeup look. But I'm going to film my favorites, and then I'm taking it off, and I'm going to the gym. So I'm not leaving it on all day, and that would just be a complete waste of product. You can also use the Urban Decay All Nighter. That one is also a good one, but again, it's not like magic in a bottle where your makeup's never going to come off. So I'm going to go in, because this is almost done, so I'm just going to go in and try and finish it up. It's a Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray. I've had this for so long, but I'm just going to go in and set it. And I'm running out. And I have no more. Sweet. But I just like to do that, and then I'll go in and do my brows and stuff like that. And now I'm going to go in and do my eyebrows super quickly. And I'm using the NYX brow pencil. This is the micro brow pencil. I like the super skinny brow pencils because they are the easiest to get brow-like hair strokes. And then I'm going to take my Morphe M536 brush, and it's just like a pointed brush, and I'm going to go ahead and wipe away all that powder from underneath my eyes. And I go back and forth just in case there is any creases. I'm able to spread the powder from crease to crease, side to side of the eye, so I'm just like if the concealer were to move. Next, we're going to go into bronzer, contour, all of that stuff, and I'm going to be taking my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Kit. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that this is actually a really, really good contour kit from the drugstore, and it's only a few bucks. And I'm going to be taking my Morphe E8 brush, super tiny. It's a small contour brush, and I'm going to use this just to map out my contour. This contour is really good, but can be very powdery. This brush is more if you want like a super precise contour. If you can see from there, it's like super snatched, you know? But you can also bring it up like I do and smudge it out. So it's snatched, but it's not like super snatched. Sometimes I like it super snatched, but for this look, I don't like to do super snatched because I like it to be more like natural, somewhat glowy. I mean, as natural as a lot of makeup can get. Super glowy. You just look more put together. Makes you look like you tried, but you didn't go overboard. Actually, this is a perfect makeup look for an interview. I wore it to a lot of my interviews. I actually wore it to both of my interviews, and I got the job. So when I contour, if you notice, I don't like to just go in a straight line. I like to round it out because it helps to blend. Now I'm going to go in with my Morphe M523 brush and take my Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer. Why do I always say Omega Bronzer? Probably because it's Omega. Omega Bronzer 102 Tantric. This pan is humongous, and bronze up my face with this. Then I'm going to go in with just a dual fiber brush and just blend all of that out. Blending is key to a good makeup look, and I'm pretty sure I say that in almost every single one of my videos. So if you're not blending 100%, don't be afraid to overblend, because you would rather overblend than underblend. For blush, I like to keep it super natural and super like bronzy and stuff like that. So I'm going to go in with this Joeur Adore Blush Duo, and I mix both shades, Adore Me and Hold Me, and they're very, very natural. They're not super pink, they're not super orangey, they're just natural, and they give just like this perfect, not super rosy cheeks, but kind of rosy cheeks, like a light rose. And if you have similar skin color to me or even lighter, this would be really good for you. Maybe even some deeper tones, but it just depends really what you like. Now we're going to go in with my regular highlighting brush, which is the Morphe M501. I'm going to use this Desert Moon highlighter. It's from Kiko, and it's 01 Desert Rose. It's like a rose gold, and it's got a bunch of beads. I haven't used this in forever, and normally I'll either go in with my Anastasia Amrezy highlighter or with my highlighter from Fenty. Now the highlighter doesn't really matter, but this is kind of on the same color scheme as what I usually do wear. Now for me, I'm done. I can put the highlighter away. I won't be using the highlighter again. I highlighted the spots that I needed to. So then I tap it in with my beauty sponge. This is the Morphe sponge. I think this is a highlight and contour sponge, and it's my favorite. We can move into the eyes. If you're super into the whole setting your face thing, you can go ahead and set your face now. But I'm not going to set my face because, again, I'm just going to take this makeup off and do what I do. So the palette that we're using today, I'm sticking with my theme that I'm going with here, my playlist that you can go and check out on my channel. I'm using one palette, and the palette that I'm using today is more affordable than other palettes that are like $54, stuff like that. This palette I feel like changed the game because it's just so versatile and you can bring it with you. You can just bring this palette and you can get so many good looks from it. So it is the Jaclyn Hill X Morphe palette. It's this Mally fluffy brush, and we're going to go in with the shade Silk Cream. Now this is going to go all over your lid. Focus it on your outer corner first, then to your inner corner. But as you get to the inner corner, you want to go light-handed. Really, this is all light-handed, but you want to lift your hand more as you get towards the inner corner than you would towards the outer corner, because the outer corner is where you want the most payoff. Now you can go all over your lid for this, or you can stay in your crease. I go lightly all over the lid just so that way I have a little bit of white here in the inner corner. Now I'm going to go in with the shade right to the right of Silk Cream, which is MFEO. And now you're probably going to be like, okay, but these shades are a little similar. I pack up the shades and the colors and similar colors so that way it's more of a perfected look and it looks more put together and blended. And we're literally just going to go over exactly what we just did. And you can also, as you're working it, you can bring it down to your lower lash line, because I don't do a whole lot to my lower lash line in this look. I kind of just make it blend together. And then now I'm going to go in and take that shade Pooter right below Silk Cream with that same brush. And I'm going to focus this mainly on the outer corner. Outer corner and right into my crease with a very, very light hand. Now we're going to move on to this Emax Design brush. It's a fluffy brush, but it's a little bit flatter than usual, and I'm going to go into that shade Creamsicle. More of like an orangey shade. At first, I don't know why I thought this was the shade Pukey. And we're going to focus this so it's like kind of long, and we're going to keep it the long way and literally just focus this all throughout that color that we just did, because we want that Creamsicle shade to kind of show through. And then now I'm going to take my Morphe M504 brush, super fluffy, nothing on it, and just blend everything. And then now we're going to take this Luxie 229 tapered blending brush. It's a little bit smaller, and we're going to dip right into the shade Mocha and buns. Make sure you're only getting that at the front of the brush, and we're focusing this right on the outer corner. You don't want to go to the middle of your eye too much. Now take that Morphe brush and blend it again. All of these makeup looks, all about blending, I promise. And then now you want to kind of go back in with that small little brush that you took the shade Mocha and Buns on, and literally run that through your lower lash line. You don't want to neglect it, but you also don't want to not put shadow there. And then I'm taking that Emax Design brush and taking that shade Creamsicle and putting that again on my lower lash line. So really the color that ties everything together in this look is that shade Creamsicle. Now I'm going to take my Luxie 111 mini flat angled brush, and I got this in a BoxyCharm, and I'll be dipping into the two white shimmer shades, which is in Light and Beam. I like them both because they both help to give more of a powerful punch of color, and this is going to be focused right on my inner corner. Focus it mainly on your inner corner and then go up a little bit. So you kind of want to extend it. You don't want it to go down here. You want it to go more up here and right in your inner corner. Right in your tear duct. Because we also blend this out. So I do blend it out so that way there's not a harsh line up here between the shimmer and the shadows. I don't know what it is, but I live for a super glowy inner corner. I do. Now I'm taking that same brush, same two colors, and going right underneath my eyebrow. And stamping that in there. You can leave it if you want it super glowy, but I just take my finger to make it blended more. I'm not flipping you off, I promise. And it's still glowy, but not a super like bam in your face. Alright, so lashes are on. Now we're going to go in with the final touches, which isn't very much. But we're going to go in with that Luxie brush, the one that was more pointed. If you're wondering what lashes I'm using, so the ones that I use are the KASS blowout lash in the style Pompadour. They're super, super voluminous, super curly, and I just love it because I feel like it also ties the look together. Where if I just have the makeup look, it's going to look eh, but if I have the makeup look with super voluminous lashes, it's more of like a natural kind of look where it's just going to tie everything together and make it look really good. Now, if you're somebody who doesn't like to have super voluminous lashes like these, then you can use a more natural pair or even just your natural lashes. It is completely preference and it's up to you. So we're going to go back in with the deeper shades that we were using, which were Mocha and Buns, and we're going to focus that on the outer corner. Just because when you put the lashes on, depending on if they're naturalish, more natural lashes or more voluminous lashes like mine, it can kind of hide the deeper shade on the outer corner. So we're going to go in and then, as always, blend it. And then we're going to go back in with that Luxie 111 brush and the shimmer shades and go right in the inner corner. Told ya we were going to brighten this up. I'm now going to go in with my lipstick look and show you exactly what I've been loving. Two of these are very affordable. One is a little bit more expensive, so you can find an alternative to the lip gloss, then you can, but if you can't, you can't. First lipstick that I go in with is this L'Oreal shade in the 800 Fairest Nude. I love this when I can't figure out which lipstick I want to wear. I'll just go ahead and put this on. So, put this on. FYI, you can use a lip liner if you want to. I usually don't. However, make sure before you put on any type of lipstick like this, like a stick lipstick, you exfoliate your lips. Because if not, you're going to notice all of the cracks and dryness in your lips. For the middle, we're going to go in with this Maybelline 545 Beige Babe. I got this from the Jaclyn Hill, said she really loved it. And I focused this right on my inner corner. I focused this right in the middle of my lips. It might take you a little bit to get it built up, but just do it. It's a little bit lighter and kind of gives you more of an ombre look and also makes your lips look more like voluptuous. And then that lipstick that I just put on is matte. I believe they're both matte, but I'm not 100% sure. I actually think that this one is a little bit more like suede than it is matte, and this one is matte. So You can leave it just like this if you would like to, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit more oomph and use this Marc Jacobs Pretty Thing lip gloss. Not too much, and mainly in the middle, so that way it makes your lips look bigger. And then from this point, I would spray a setting spray, and the setting spray that I would use right now is either that De-Slick or the All Nighter, just because I ran out of my other one and if I was going to an event or something like that. But this is my finished look right here. I hope that you guys are able to recreate this and that you actually have the products maybe. But again, you don't have to have the products. Just, you know, work your way into it and make it tailored towards you. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this makeup tutorial and the video and the process on how to get this look, and I also hope that you try it at home. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video.